Correctional officers work in our prisons with criminals, but some are in fear for their safety and struggle to go to work each and every day. Tonight on a Target 7 investigation, John Carnelli talks to 3 officers who say behind the barbed wire, the inmates are running the prison. They shared their stories exclusively with KOAT.
Behind the barbed wire and high walls at Central New Mexico Correctional Facility are women and men committed to their service.
Raise your hand if you love your job. And why do you love your job?
I love being part of an atmosphere that promotes people doing better for themselves.
But for some, the love of the job is slowly fading away.
You sort of hesitated when you raised your hand when I asked, do you love your job? Do you love your job?
Yeah, I do. Not as much as I used to, but I still love my job.
The love has now been replaced with fear.
Have you ever had to pull over and stop on your way to work?
Yes.
And why was that?
Because I was crying.
Why were you crying?
Because I was having anxiety. Because I didn't know what was going to happen when I got to work that day.
Fear stemming from what these correctional officers say they experience on a daily basis.
I had an altercation with an inmate where he was cuffing up through the food port like he was supposed to, but he had turned around and pulled my arm in through the food port and actually bit the tip of my pinky off.
The accusations by these officers against the prison have led to a civil suit being filed against the New Mexico Department of Corrections. The suit lays out why they say the work conditions at the prison have become unsafe. Parrish Collins is representing the correctional officers.
This is a volatile situation. If the Department of Corrections doesn't take action, something bad is going to happen, and it's inevitable.
The lawsuit claims understaffing is putting the officers at great risk.
I know for a fact there was only one rover that was supposed to be covering. They wanted to cover 5 units, so I would say over close to 400 inmates by himself. That officer stated that he was going home because he felt unsafe.
But one particular incident highlights the dangers inside the prison, according to Andres Martinez.
I myself was in the incident where the inmate cut his throat and stabbed him in the head. The other officer, when I got there, the inmate was cutting his throat, and he'd already cut him all up and cut his ear.
This is video from the incident, which happened in June of 2022. You can see correctional officers tackling the inmate to the ground. Once the inmate was secured, they immediately rushed to help the injured. Martinez said that incident also highlights problems with the prison's technology, which he says is common.
I have into an altercation with this inmate for about 4 to 5 minutes before any help arrived or responders, because the equipment, the doors weren't opening. The phones went down, so nobody could call out to get emergency staff there.
Target 7 has uncovered this audit from the American Correctional Association done on CNMCF back in 2022. You can see here their report claims no assaults happened during that year. But correctional officers who work inside the prison say that's not true.
How often do you see assaults at the prison?
Daily.
But it's not just assaults that concern these officers. They say it's common practice that mentally ill inmates watch other mentally ill inmates.
An inmate who was forced to do that job, he was watching an inmate in the clinic. That inmate in the clinic cut himself in a really horrible, severe location and way, was bleeding out. It traumatized the mental health observer so bad that he cried, begged, screamed, please don't ever make me do that job again.
Those who work behind the barbed wire say they want other officers to speak up.
The flashlight is turned on in the dark, and the light is coming to light if they would be willing to speak on it.
A call to action so history doesn't repeat itself.
I believe we're in a pre-riot conditions as we were in the 1980s.
And their oath can be upheld.
We took an oath to the people in New Mexico to do the right thing. And it's not just for us as our co-workers. It's to the public, it's to these inmates, it's to the nurses.
For Target 7, I'm John Carnelli.
Target 7 contacted the New Mexico Corrections Department, but they would not comment on pending litigation. In court documents, they denied all the allegations. Well, dig out.